You wouldn't see it happen. No flash. No explosion. No warning. Two black holes. About to collide. Completely invisible. Until something impossible begins. The universe itself starts to move. Not around them. Not near them. But through them. Ripples. Spreading outward in every direction. Crossing space. Crossing galaxies. Traveling for billions of years. And somehow, those ripples reached Earth. And we heard them. Two black holes. No light. No surface. No sound. Just regions of space where gravity has become so extreme that nothing escapes. Not even light itself. For most of their existence, they are silent. Hidden. Drifting through space like shadows. You wouldn't know they were there unless something nearby gave them away. A star being torn apart. Gas spiraling inward. Or in rare cases, another black hole. At first, nothing dramatic happens. They are separated by vast distances. Pulled slowly together by gravity. Their motion is almost invisible. Too slow to notice. Too far to matter. But gravity never stops. It doesn't weaken over time. It doesn't switch off. So the pull continues. And over time, the distance between them shrinks. Not suddenly. Not violently. But inevitably. Something begins. A slow, quiet interaction. They start to orbit each other. Wide at first. Taking years. Centuries. Sometimes millions of years to complete a single orbit. From a distance, it would look calm. Almost stable. But it isn't. Because every orbit costs energy. And that energy has to go somewhere. So it leaves. Not as light. Not as heat. But as something far stranger. The system begins to lose energy. Through space-time itself. And as that happens, they move closer. And as they move closer, they move faster. The orbit tightens. The speed increases. The system becomes unstable. What once took years, now takes hours. Then minutes. Then seconds. And at that point, everything changes. The black holes are no longer just objects. They become a system. An extreme system. One of the most powerful processes in the universe. Because now, they are accelerating. And when massive objects accelerate, they don't just move. They disturb reality itself. Space is not empty. It is not nothing. It has structure. It can stretch. It can compress. And when something massive moves fast enough, it creates ripples in that structure. These ripples are called gravitational waves. They are not like sound. They don't travel through air. They don't need a medium. They travel through space itself. Through the fabric of reality. And as the black holes orbit faster and faster, those waves grow stronger. Their frequency increases. Their intensity increases. The signal builds. Not in sound. But in space-time. A rising pattern. A growing distortion. Something building toward a final moment. Then it happens. The merger. At this point, both black holes are moving at a significant fraction of the speed of light. Their event horizons begin to stretch. Warp. Distort under each other's gravity. Space itself is being pulled into shapes that shouldn't exist. Light from distant stars bends wildly around them. Time behaves differently in their presence. Everything becomes unstable. And then, there is no separation left. The two collapse into one. A single black hole. Larger. More massive. More extreme than either one before it. And in that instant, an enormous amount of energy is released. Not in light. Not in fire. But in gravitational waves. A burst. A ripple that spreads outward across the universe. At the speed of light. For a brief moment. This single event can release more power than all the stars in the observable universe combined. And yet, there is no explosion to see. No flash in the sky. No visible sign that anything happened at all. Only a distortion in space. Only a ripple in reality. And that ripple keeps moving. It doesn't fade instantly. It travels. Across galaxies. Across empty space. Across distances so large they are almost impossible to imagine. Billions of light years. expanding outward, weakening slightly, but never stopping, never disappearing, until eventually, it reaches us. Earth. A tiny planet in a vast universe. And for most of human history, we had no idea. These waves pass through everything. Through planets. Through stars. Through space itself. Undetected. Unnoticed. Completely invisible to us. Until we built something capable of seeing the invisible. An instrument designed to measure something unbelievably small. A change smaller than the width of a proton. A distortion so tiny it should be impossible to detect. And yet, we detected it. A signal. Not random. Not noise. A pattern. A rise. A peak. Then silence. And when scientists converted that signal into sound, it became something unexpected. A chirp. A short, rising tone. Less than a second long. But representing something enormous. Two black holes merging. Far away. Billions of light years from Earth. That sound was not recorded in the traditional sense. There was no microphone. No air. No vibration reaching our ears. It was data. Converted. Translated into something we could understand. But it was real. A direct measurement of space-time itself. Then comes the question. What would this actually look like? If you could stand close enough to see it. The answer is strange. Because black holes are invisible. You cannot see their surface. There is no light coming from them. But you would see their effect. Light bending around them. Stars warping into arcs. Space curving in impossible ways. The closer they get, the more extreme it becomes. The faster they move, the more reality itself distorts. Then comes the final moment. The merger. A sudden transition. Two objects becoming one. And then, the aftermath. The new black hole is not stable at first. It vibrates. Oscillates. Like a bell that has just been struck. This phase is called the ring down. A final release of gravitational waves. Fading over time. As the black hole settles into its final form. Then everything becomes quiet again. But quiet does not mean inactive. The new black hole remains. A permanent distortion in space. A new gravitational center. A new force influencing everything around it. Then there is scale. These black holes can be tens of times the mass of our Sun. Sometimes far larger. And yet, from Earth, the entire event is almost nothing. A tiny signal. Barely detectable. A faint chirp. And that contrast is what makes it so powerful. Something so violent. So extreme. So energetic. Arriving so quietly. Then there is time. What we detect now did not happen now. The signal we receive today began its journey billions of years ago. Traveling across the universe. Unaffected. Unstopped. Until it reached us. So when we hear that sound, we are hearing the past. A distant moment. Finally arriving. And then there is something deeper. These events prove something fundamental. That space-time is real. That it can move. That it can ripple. That reality itself is not fixed. It is flexible. Dynamic. Responsive to mass and motion. And that leads to something even more important. For centuries, everything we knew about the universe came from light. Stars. Galaxies. Planets. All observed through light. But now, we have something new. We can observe the universe through gravitational waves. Through space-time itself. A completely new way of seeing. A new kind of astronomy. One that doesn't rely on light at all. And that changes everything. Because it means there are events happening right now. All across the universe. That we are only just beginning to detect. Black holes merging. Stars collapsing. Massive objects interacting. Creating ripples in reality. All the time. We just didn't have the tools to notice. Until now. And that is what makes this discovery so powerful. Not just the collision itself. But the realization that the universe has been active all along. Full of motion. Full of energy. Full of events we could not see. Two black holes merging. Releasing unimaginable energy. distorting the fabric of reality. And yet, by the time it reaches us, it is just a faint signal. A small chirp. Detected by machines. Something so violent. Arriving so quietly. And that is what we witnessed. Not a crash. Not an explosion. But a merger. A ripple. A signal from space-time itself. And the moment we realized, the universe was never silent. We just didn't know how to listen.